Hello everybody, welcome back to Circle C Custom Leather. I'm going to tell y'all a little story today about a dear friend of mine. I've mentioned him before. Now he was the daddy of the water walkers, was what he was. But I want to tell you about Bob and the boat motor. Boy, it's good fishing weather. And we've been out there on that old river out there fishing for 2 or 3 days. And he had a little old 6-horse Evinrude motor on this little old boat that we had, or he had. I didn't have it. And anyhow, we was coming back from fishing, and we got up on the sandbar there, and we finally run it over one too many sandbars. Them old Evinrudes, take a lot of mud and a lot of sand, but you can finally eat the water pump out of one of them. So we knocked the water pump out of the old boat motor, that little boat motor there. And we made it on in. Boy, she was hot. Oh, when we loaded up on the trailer, she was hot. And wasn't pumping no water. Overheated, blowed the head gasket on it. Well, we hauled it home. Or his house. We hauled it to his house. And anyhow, I wanted to go fishing again. And I run up. Now, back in these days, you could go up there to town at the auto parts store, and you could get parts for a boat motor. Now, I don't know if you still can or not. I ain't got no idea about that. But anyway, you could get parts for a boat motor. Now, I went up there and got a head gasket and a water pump to put in that little old motor. And I went back off down to Bob's down there. And his wife told him under no circumstances was he going in down where till that yard got mowed. There wasn't nothing going to take place until he mowed the grass on it in the yard. Well, that ain't no problem. He's a mowing out there, and I'm working on this boat motor. I take it all apart. I change the head gasket. I drop the lower unit. I put the water pump in. I even put that little blue sealy stuff around there to seal up that housing, and I put it all back together. I couldn't get it to start. I mean, it ain't got no push button start on this. It's one of them like this, and I can't get it to start. So I thought, there ain't but 2 things to keep this thing from running. That's fire and gas. So, sure enough, I get a hold of the spark plug wire back there, and I give her a, we had fire. I'll tell you right now, we had a lot of fire. I seen right away it wasn't fire. So I thought, we got a problem with gas. It's not getting gas. So I take all the hoses off, take the carburetor off, blow it all out, clean it all up, and I'm blowing through the fuel lines to make sure they ain't got a blockage in them somewhere. And anyway, Bob gets done mowing. He comes walking up there about the time that I'm doing this, I've got these lines took off, and I'm a-blowing through them. And anyhow, he points over in the boat, and he said, "Have you blew through that line there yet?" And I said, "No, I ain't." I said, I was just fixing to. And I picked that line up, and I went, you know how you get an air before you blow, you suck in air before you blow it out. And I had that hose was right here, and I went, he mashed the bulb on the fuel line. Now, I ain't for sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Them gas and boat motors has got a line, a fuel line, and they got this black squeezy bulb. Oh, it's about that big around. It's hooked up in that fuel line. It primes that boat motor up. And I'm going to tell y'all something. It's about that long and about that big around. It holds 3 quarts of gasoline in it. Now, if you think I'm lying, at least 3 quarts. I know it don't look like that it would. It looks awful small to hold that much gas. But I went like that. He mashed that bulb on that fuel line, and I sucked 3 quarts of gasoline down my gut. That fast. I hit the ground like a shot duck. I couldn't breathe. All I could do was throw up. And I couldn't get no air. I was dying. Well, Bob seen that I was in some kind of distress here. And he's trying to roll me over. And it scares him because he thinks he's killed me with the damn bulb on that gas tank. Well, I'm trying to get air. I'm throwing up everything in the world. And I can't hardly move. Well, he gets bad scared. He runs over to the water faucet. If I'm lying, I'm dying. He grabs the garden hose up, turns the water on, and runs back over and grabs my hair and puts a knee on my chest. And he's going to flush this gasoline out of it. So he stuck the damn water hose nearly down my throat. And now I've not only got gasoline inside, hell, he's drowning me. There's damn water running, coming out of my nose, and I can't breathe. I hadn't never been mad at him in my life. Never had a crossword with him. Never had been mad at him. I was laying there on the ground. He holding me down by my hair and had a knee on me and got the water hose shoved down my throat. And I'm laying there and I'm looking up at him. And the only real thought that I had going through my mind, it wasn't you're drowning, you're dying of gasoline poisoning. It wasn't none of that. The only real thought I had in my mind, if I could get to my feet, I'd hit you so damn hard. People, I was sick for 3 days. We didn't go fishing for 3 days. All on account of him squeezing that bulb on that gas tank. And like I said, there's 3 quarts of gasoline in that thing. Don't blow through no fuel lines. We'll see y'all later. Bye.